Hello and welcome to Short English Stories. Today's short story is My Pet Elephant by Cyril Morgan and is suitable for English learners at a B2 level. First, we will listen to the audio with no subtitles. Recently, I went to the local market in town. The streets were busy with lots of people, and the market was full of lots of little stalls selling different things. There were stalls selling fruits and vegetables. Another was selling cheese. There was even a fishmonger and a butcher. As I walked past, I could hear the butcher shouting, £10 for 2 beefsteaks, only for today, top quality, come and get it. I smiled and kept walking. I looked around at all the different stalls until I saw an old man standing next to an elephant. Curious, I decided to approach the old man. Hello, I said to the old man. Hello there, he replied. Why do you have an elephant? I asked, whilst turning to the elephant. Hi there, what's your name? I said to the elephant. To cut a long story short, I'm here to sell her, he responded. Oh, really? But why? Where did she come from? The old man then proceeded to tell me that the elephant had once lived far away. You see, old Nellie here used to live with the King of Bellingham in his palace until there was a military coup and the king was overthrown. Nellie managed to escape during the chaos and began to walk westward until finally reaching the coast. I was shocked. That's crazy. But how did Nellie get across the channel to be here in Great Britain? Well, I'd been out fishing, you see, trying to catch some crab, and I could see this elephant on the beach. Old Nellie here looked a right state. So I brought me boat to shore and I got her onto it. She looked scared, but I took care of her, gave her food and water, and then I set sail to England. Trouble is, when I got old Nellie back home, I realised I didn't have space for her, and she was sad, so she needs a new home. My eyes widened. Maybe I could look after Nellie, I thought. How much do you want for her? I asked. Shall we say 100 quid? It's a deal. I gave the old man the money and then left with Nellie. And that is the story of how I got a pet elephant. We have been the best of friends ever since. Now, let's listen to the audio again, but this time with text and pictures. Recently, I went to the local market in town. The streets were busy with lots of people and the market was full of lots of little stalls selling different things. There were stalls selling fruit and vegetables. Another was selling cheese. There was even a fishmonger and a butcher. As I walked past, I could hear the butcher shouting, £10 for 2 beefsteaks, only for today, top quality, come and get it. I smiled and kept walking. I looked around at all the different stalls until I saw an old man standing next to an elephant. Curious, I decided to approach the old man. Hello, I said to the old man. Hello there, he replied. Why do you have an elephant? I asked, whilst turning to the elephant. Hi there, what's your name? I said to the elephant. To cut a long story short, I'm here to sell her, he responded. Oh, really? But why? Where did she come from? The old man then proceeded to tell me that the elephant had once lived far away. You see, old Nellie here used to live with the King of Bellingham in his palace until there was a military coup and the king was overthrown. Nellie managed to escape during the chaos and began to walk westward until finally reaching the coast. I was shocked. That's crazy! But how did Nellie get across the channel to be here in Great Britain? Well, I had been out fishing, you see, trying to catch some crab, and I could see this elephant on the beach. Old Nellie here looked a right state. So I brought me boat to shore and got her onto it. She looked scared, but I took care of her, gave her food and water. I then set sail to England. Trouble is, when I got old Nellie back home, I realised I didn't have the space for her, and she was sad. So she needs a new home. My eyes widened. Maybe I could look after Nellie, I thought. How much do you want for her? I asked. Shall we say 100 quid? It's a deal. I gave the old man the money and then left with Nellie. And that is the story of how I got a pet elephant. We have been the best of friends ever since. Now, let's test your understanding with some true or false comprehension questions. True or false? Question 1. There were stalls selling fish and meat. This is true. Question 2. A woman called Nellie was selling an elephant. This is false. It was an old man selling an elephant called Nellie. Question 3. The elephant used to be owned by a king. This is true. It was the King of Bellingham. Question 4. The elephant was bought for £200. This is false. She was bought for £100. Now, let's try some multiple choice questions. Try to choose the right answer. Question 1. Why did Nellie flee from her home? Was it A, the king decided to kill her? B, there was a military coup? C, elephants were declared illegal? Or D, she hated the king and wanted to break free? And the answer is B, there was a military coup. Question 2. How did Nellie get to Britain? Was it A, she swam through the English Channel? B, she got herself on a makeshift boat and was saved by the British Navy? C, she got smuggled on a trade ship? Or D, she was rescued by an old man who put her on his fishing boat? And the answer is D. She was rescued by an old man who put her on his fishing boat. And finally, question 3. Why did the old man decide to sell Nellie? Was it A, he couldn't feed her? B, she wrecked his house, so he decided to get rid of her? C, she required too much space? Or D, she was violent towards the old man? And the answer is C, she required too much space. We hope you found this helpful and thanks for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. See you next time.